Hi, welcome to Exchange Server 2010 training program. My name is Srinivas and today we are going to discuss about the basic introduction to Exchange Server 2010. Let's start with the simple introduction to Exchange Server 2010. Exchange Server 2000 is an office collaboration tool which is basically used for storing mailbox databases. It holds public folder databases and used for complete exchange of a mail transaction within the organization. Coming to evolution of Exchange Server 2010, we have the versions which are version 4, which started in the year June 1996, which was again released for public. Later on, version 5 came into picture in the year 1997 May. Uh, this version 5 was basically using SMTP protocol, and then followed by version 5.5 in the year 1997 November. When version 5.5 was released, we had two editions. The first edition was standard edition, basically used for testing and trial purpose. Later on, enterprise edition was introduced, which was basically used for deployment usage. And then the main Exchange Server 2000 in the year 2000 November came along with the instant messaging feature for chatting online with the employees in the organization, and followed by 2003 Exchange Server in the year 2003 September, wherein we had few features extra added like disaster recovery, clustering, anti-spam agents, antivirus, Outlook web access, and a few backup features. In the year 2006 November, Exchange 2007 came into picture, which was again um, integrated with Active Directory, and it came with two flavors of consoles. The first console was Exchange Management Console. The other one is Exchange Partial Console. And in the year 2007, Exchange Server 2007 was introduced with better enhancements like anti-spam agents, with incorporation of hub transport role and edge transport role, database portability, AD sites based security, auto discovery, and came with a few service packs like SP1 and SP2, along with the additional features of the 2007 Exchange Server. These editions had different support compatibility. Like for example, standard edition supports up to 5 databases with 5 storage groups in 2007 Exchange Server. Enterprise edition supports up to 50 databases with 50 storage groups. Each database sizes are limited to 16 TB. Later on, in the year 2009 November, Exchange Server 2010 came into existence with the paper code 70-662. It supports x64 architecture. It has a extra feature of DAG, which is nothing but database availability groups, which uses again the concept of clustering, client access services, followed by ADRMS services, and important feature which was added in 2010, Outlook Web Access. Coming to the editions of Server 2010, we have standard edition and enterprise edition, wherein standard edition can hold up to 5 mailbox databases and one public folder database. Enterprise edition can hold up to 100 mailbox databases followed by one folder databases. And to talk about Exchange Server roles, we have major Exchange Server roles. As you can see on the screen, the first one is mailbox server role, followed by client access server role, hub transport server role, unified messaging role, it stands for server role. Coming to mailbox server role, this mailbox server role is basically used for creating mailbox databases and public folder database. It stores messages in the mailbox, and it also has the feature of storing and creating, managing public folder databases along with the creation of public folders. This is one important role which is actually deployed on an Exchange server 2010, as it is known as the heart of the Exchange. Coming to client access server role, this is one of the role which offers access to the mailboxes for all available protocols, and a few important features which are actually used with client access server role are HTTP for Outlook Web App, Outlook Anywhere, Active Sync, Internet protocols like POP3 and IMAP support. Coming to hub transport server role, the main functionality of hub transport server role is routing messaging between the internet and Exchange server organization, and also used for routing the mail flow and within the organization. The next role is Edge transport server role, which is an optional role which can be used with Exchange server. This is this is a role where we can use it for anti-spam and antivirus services, along with transaction of mails outside the organization. Unified messaging server role. The Exchange Server 2010 Unified Messaging Server role, it combines the mailbox database and both voice messages and email messages into one store. Using the Unified Messaging Server role, it is possible to access all messages in the mailbox using either a telephone or a computer. The best example of Unified Messaging Server role is an employee sitting on a cubicle or on his workstation. He receives a call. The first call goes to the hard phone, which is kept on his desk, or it can be called as a desk phone. The first two rings goes on to the desk phone, and if the user is not responding to the call, the next two calls will jump to his soft phone, which is available on his laptop or a workstation, and the user still doesn't respond. It goes to the phone which is using it for company purpose, and in spite of six rings, if the user not responding to the call, it records a voice message and it sends a mail to the user saying that regarding the transaction what was happening. That is the feature of unified messaging server role. And there are prerequisites of Exchange Server 2010. Once the installation process completes, we can actually see the console, which looks exactly same as you can see on the screen, wherein you can see there are three areas of Exchange Management Console. On the extreme left side, we can see something called Work Centers, Organization Work Center, Server Configuration Work Center, followed by Recipient Configuration Work Center. And the middle one is the result window or a result pane, followed by the extreme right corner side is the action pane, where we perform actions on execution with respect to management exchange. For further information, you can log into the available resources of Microsoft Learning, Microsoft.com/learning, Microsoft.com/TechEd, Microsoft.com TechNet, Microsoft.com MSDN, and for Microsoft certification and training resources, you can log into www.microsoft.com/learning. Thank you for watching my video.